Eaten a little bit. I was getting kind of hangry though.
He shite toughened up. You're done.
This is the part where it changes Antea completely.
Over there.
Elusive little buggers.
Don't step in that. I mean it.
I'll find a way around then.
Something has me. Wards.
And you will not be judged.
Those echoes were here when the shadows speaking.
They always appear near the ooze.
So do the whispers.
But which came first?
Okay. I'm gonna get... Okay.
The whispers say the same things over and over.
What kind of entity would be so obsessed?
I don't know. I'm drawing a blank.
To deliver you from the way of evil, your captives are unleashed.
This isn't over yet. Stop that specter before it possesses the corpse.
Yet in your cowardice and in your pride, you thought yourself fit to lay the blame. Guilty.
This looks perfectly drinkable.
Famous last words.
Why hasn't the poison spread to the groundwater?
Perhaps it shifts and shapes, like the void. Well, at the very least, it shifts. Looks like the ooze comes from a distinct source. This whole country is rotten to the core.
And you're just now reaching this conclusion?
If I wanted your opinion, I'd give it to you.
Perhaps if you gave me the space to have one, then we'd both be better off. Someone came through here, someone real, not just a shadow. Whoever it was, looks like the ooze got him. What do you think, Antea?
You wanted the space to have your own opinion. I'm giving it to you.
This must be Antipas Gibbs. Hell of a fall to live through. Now join in any time, Antea.
What do you think I'm doing?
This is God's land. How could we let a witch come to our community? Instructing our children, no less.
'Tis no surprise. New Eden brims over with backsliders. The governor, chief amongst them.
Aye, many had to sicken and die for him to act. But the deed is not yet done.
We must fight the Lord's good fight and cast the devil out for good. Many want to try the witch, aye, and many want to see her dead.
This isn't over yet. I have another in sight.
Get back up! Those things came from the ooze. They're like those oriental shapeshifters we fought in Bremen.
Obake liquefy. This is something else. The Gibbs were so angry. Pure entitled bigotry.
Maybe they were affected by the ooze. I mean, we've been snapping at each other since we got here. Something's toying with us.
I think they made the ooze. I don't think the ooze made them. We're not finished here.
This is it. This is the source. Where do we get to it? Oh, shelter with a damp and itchy straw bed. Just how I like it.
Something tells me this is the condemned well. Do you think you could get that bucket down? An echo from the past drifts by. I sense the vivid echo of a ghost's memory.
The devil still breathes through her mouth. We are cursed, and you are stolen.
Clemency, Antipas, please. The woman has been jailed. As per custom, she will face trial and justice will be brought to this community.
Coming from a magic user himself. But can you or your demonologist discernment really be trusted?
Dare you insinuate such blasphemy? I'm a man of faith.
Then do what God commands of you. Governor, we ask for safety. If we do not get it, there will be consequences.
The governor used Urim and Thummim, and that made his flock suspicious.
Divination stones. He must have thrown them down the well when he sealed it. Why now?
He's afraid. The Earth took the Gibbs house. Perhaps he thought he was a target too. The Gibbs had a hand in rigging the witch trial, but he was the one who sealed it.
That echo proves that things were getting out of hand. For his son's safety and his own, Haskell must have feared the suspicious mob. This can't be good.
I am no witch hunter. Never was.
Bloody hell. Is that me? That cheap trick. What the hell just came out of that shadow?
It's working. Keep at it. I never wanted this. I hate the very thing I've become. You won't do that again.
Banishers are guilty of poisoning the body politic. You portray yourselves as saviors sent to deliver us. But with your dark arts, the evil only worsens. Your witches and witches must die.
We use rituals to help the living, not curse them.
Magic is only a tool.
I'm not messing about, am I?
Aye. That shadow's got its strength back.
Don't let the ooze get back to its shadow.
Wasn't expecting to fight myself today.
Damn you.
Judgment. The guilty are known. Now justice is ours.
Enough. Can we please get out of here? That was awful. This trial. It was as if Deborah wanted us to face what she had faced. But all I feel is beaten.
Feel powerless. I were always one move behind. Justice miscarried here.
Of course. That's it. I know what that was. Such spectre of injustice has a name. The mythical infamy. I've only read about them. They're so rare, most think them a myth.
Haskell's cowardice is to blame. To save his own arse, he condemned a woman he knew to be innocent.
And so a terrible ghost was born, and sickness piled on sickness. Haskell has so much to answer for.
That, down there, it was... I was tense. I was impatient.
The infamy's doing, not yours.
No. Doesn't change the feelings. I never thought I could feel such anger again.
They were Deborah's feelings, not yours.
How refreshing it is to the soul to be at once. One thing above all else, my friends, is true. The wicked are at odds with themselves.
Oh, good. His latest sermon. We haven't missed it.
Convenient.
Is it, though?
And what?
Tells us the devil walks some... But he could give them all.
Deborah Comenius.
You're a pompous coward.
There must be a man to judge, or there is no order. A man to make the judgment.
I live.
I choose for the living.
Admit it. You toy with magic you don't understand.
You, sir, are jealous.
The poison below the well is no more. No thanks to you.
Aha! Poison!
Betray the wrongs.
She died at the hand of the...
She died because she would not submit.
'Twas not my...
You had the power to stop the madness, but instead you chose to let it run all the way to its barbaric conclusion. You brought the curse down on New Eden. Then you called we Banishers in.
After all this, don't forget to rest.
So,
What Deb will reach? Well, another. No, I.
some,
Antea?
please tell me you're here.
There you are. Ready to go?
I just got here. Can we talk? Why did you leave me alone?
You are not alone. Can we go now?
What? She wants to end this.
How come it's not working?
Let's ask Seeker. This all has to end, and I'd rather it was sooner than later.
I am doing my best, my love.
There's a spectral web here, but it's new. It's stronger, but I think I can do it.
Whoa, easy there.
This'll only take a moment. See?
Well, throwing my weapons through your will is a little unsettling. The spell isn't working. I think she's gone. Have I mentioned how I know I am of you?
Go on. Onwards.
Seeker!
How can she find anything in this mess?
Is that really what's important right now?
She draws well. Why is there a letter from Deborah Comenius here?
And who's Grace? No way back to New Eden Town, and no Seeker either. Our only clue points to Kate Newsmith. Maybe she knows this Grace, and where to find her.
Manual on how to hide from men.
Wish I had one. Shall we dance then?
Aye. Always.
Oh, I am back. If the spirit chases were working, we wouldn't have specters. I'd stay to figure it out, but we need to see Kate.
Something's concealed.
Is it worse to lose your faith in your fathers than it is to lose faith in yourself? Those in the Harrows who lived would be wise to look inwards, to reflect, and then to pay penance. But none carry a greater burden than young Lamentation Haskell. How will he guide the faltering faithful when he has so little faith in himself?
I get the feeling folk are preparing to leave.
Red McWraith. I didn't expect you back.
I'm working my way back to New Eden Town.
There, you're on your own.
I'm trying to track someone down, and I was hoping you could help me.
I doubt I'll be much use, but I'll help you if I can.
So, I found your name in an old letter. It was addressed to someone by the name of Grace. It was written by Deborah Comenius.
You're tenacious, I'll give you that. But must you push so?
Deborah wrote of a cabin in the woods. Could this Grace person have found it?
I don't know. It was all a very long time ago. I had forgotten her.
Did Grace ask you for help?
No. Grace Pennington vanished. No one ever saw her again.
Grace Pennington? As in Captain Saul Pennington?
What happened to Grace?
I don't know that either. There had been strife with her father. Then she was gone. And the captain spoke of her no more.
Deborah wrote the letter in February 1688. When did Grace disappear?
Months later, Pennington accused Deborah of being a witch. In my recollection, that moment overshadows all others.
Could Grace have survived alone out here in the woods?
Possibly. But could she remain unseen? No. All thought she'd left New Eden. Gone west, perhaps into the wilds.
Does the name Seeker mean anything to you?
It sounds less a name than a calling, but neither mean anything to me. We done.
One more question. Did the school teacher keep a cabin in the woods?
Deborah spent much time walking the woods, trying to understand New Eden, she said. Now that you mention it, I remember a snowstorm. She spent 3 days in a hut not far from here. Southeast, across the drawbridge, along the path towards the mine. If it's still there.
Goodbye to you for now, Kate.
Just our luck that when we need Seeker the most, she disappears.
I still don't understand why the ritual failed.
Let's just find the hut. There's work for us here.
Ooh. So go back here. We follow up through here. And right here. Be the drop bridge. No. This game. Oh, I'm at the wrong direction.
They brought more friends. A wee island kiss for you.
Symbols. The hut may be near. I sense magic. Could Seeker be here?
Fear the Banishers.
Hogging all the fun.
You're done.
can't be a coincidence. Could Grace be Seeker? Dusty. Seeker hasn't been here for a long time.
Anyone home? Fine wardrobe for a youngster.
They're rags.
And they won't help us find her. Aye.
More demonology. Unusual for a witch. These two schools of magic don't usually see eye to eye. Perhaps Lammy could help us with the spell.
Quite the fall from grace.
That's not funny, and neither is this.
Aye. Fair enough. Deborah knew about this place.
Focus on the matter at hand, Red.
I am.
Red, come see this. Seeker drew this. Now we know. She's in the mountains. There's a ritual of dissimulation, and we need the catalyst. The circle powers the door, but I don't know the symbol. I don't know it, but I think Lammy might. We did well to come here. Now we know where she's hiding. Soon we'll be able to use the pond. All we need is the key to the dissimulation spell, and Lammy Haskell will help us with that.
Aye, sure.
Whatever it is, out with it.
Oh, now what I say is worth listening to.
Only when it doesn't slow us down.
You're in an awful hurry. We need to get this right. We cannot afford to fail.
We won't fail if you stop dragging your feet.
Okay, time to run halfway across the map again, because I've got to find...
Impressive.
Doors blocked on the other side.
I hit a button and it doesn't register. Love it. I'm used to that by now. Traveling this way, traveling that way, traveling this way, that way, this way, that way. It's gonna be a lot of fast traveling.
No governor, no meeting house. And it seems, no faith.
Need to make amends and think about the end of this speech. Well, how the new
Leaving some.
I fear, however,
We found a...
what? It was a long.
We
Where was...
It had to. What? See, then you'll need to unravel it, shouldn't?
How does the
There are. Yes.
Great.
Well,
What now?
yes, but
Thank you for your help.
could you tell?
Once we found her. Come on then. Talk to me. Don't hold back.
You act as though all is well. As though I had not died. I'm dead. And I'm not all right. I'm not all right at all. But you pretend not to see it. That makes me angry. And it makes me sad.
I never wanted that.
I know. But it still felt that way.
I know a shortcut.
Wasn't the dock broken last time we were here?
Highly likely.
I might finish this game today. Depending on whether or not 13 souls is actually enough. According to my research, it was 13 souls. But you can't always trust the internet.
Is it just me or...
I felt it too.
I'm getting in all kinds of trouble today. I may have fucked up and went the wrong way. So that's the biggest problem with joining larger discords, is that discords are just going to be blowing up every 20 seconds. I have 20 notifications on my phone for Discord. And while I do play a lot of Destiny, I have not had any interest in playing a lot of Destiny as of late. Alright, we're at an hour. I'm going to go ahead and get down. And alright, I'm at an hour. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. We'll pick up the fight